Coach, how far do I put down my down hand? Here, let me give you an idea, okay? I have my shoe, always heel toe ratio. I have my shoe. I got a big shoe. I wear size 14. You know what I'm saying? Big Dawg got a big foot, right? But whatever shoe you have, I will probably say about a shoe and a half, okay? From your front foot, about a shoe and a half. Shoe and a half, okay? About right there is perfect. That's a good stance, okay? Anything closer than that, that's too light of a stance. You're not gonna be able to punch with power off the ball. Anything further than that, again, too heavy. I can't pick up my hands. I can't get off my hands. And if you can't get off your hands, Big Dawg, you're not gonna punch it. You're gonna throw the flipper, which we don't play football like that in the trenches. Not anymore. That was like the 1980s or something. This 2016, Big Dawg. You gotta play with these. Okay, these things right here. These hands are a blessing. Use your hands, man. So about a shoe and a half. Not Big Dawg shoe. Know what I'm saying? We're depending on if that's how tall you are. Okay? But I'm about 6'2", you know. That's all right. 6'2". I take what I got and I learn to use what I have. But about a shoe and a half is where you want to put your hand down. That's a good indication, okay? Not a shoe. That's kind of light. That's kind of light. Need a little bit more balance. You want to be 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. Now balance. Balance means power. 50-50. Man, this might be like 70-30. But where my power coming from? My hands or my legs? Okay? My legs is where my power coming from. These shocks, with this explodes. Here we go again with these planes. I'm doing Big Dawg football, man. Somebody ain't telling me I'm filming today. My first vlog. And they just keep flying over me like that. So Big Dawg, I wanted to show you the difference between the read and react and strike and attack. Okay? So here's the read and react. I'm gonna show you on the bag. I got my rings, so as you can see that I'm replacing my hand with my front foot. My first step replaces my hand. Here we go. Read and react. Light stance, read, and react. That's my read and react. Okay. Now, with my read and react, I have a lighter stance. My down hand is closer to my front foot. Watch. Read and react. Read and react. Okay. That's the difference. Here's strike and attack. A little bit heavier hands. Got my hands a little bit further away from my foot, but I'm going to be more of an attacker out of my stance. A little elongated stance. Adjusting my rings. Watch the difference. Here's strike and attack. Remember, a shoe and a half away from my front foot. Now we're going to strike and attack. 90-degree angle, butt slightly above my head. Okay, that's more strike and attack. Okay, here we go. Here's my stance, heel toe ratio. Again, strike and attack. My hands a little bit further away from my front foot. I'm 90 degrees. My hands in line with my back foot. I got my hand ready to punch. I'm loaded, slightly above my head. That's strike and attack. Okay, remember, Big Dawg, you gotta be a balanced player. Gotta be able to get in a left hand stance and a right hand stance. We just get our left hand stance, now we're gonna do our right hand stance. Now, make sure either your hands on the ground are horizontal or vertical. I like horizontal. That way I can just punch and get my hands right on his chest plate, right in there. My thumbs are already up if my hands are horizontal, on the ground. You understand what I'm saying, Big Dawg? You don't want them vertical, okay? You want them horizontal. Really, it's up to you. I like horizontal. That way I get my hands right into them. Now, here is my right hand stance. Make sure, again, my hand is in line with my back foot, whether I'm reading and reacting or striking and attacking. Either way, I want my hand, if I'm reading and reacting, closer to my front foot. Here we go. Right there, close to my front foot. I'm in line with my back foot, and I'm going to read and react. That's what that means. I'm going to read, punch him, read, stay square, and react. One more time. Read and react. Horizontal hands, Hips are slightly above my head. Feet underneath me. Heels turned out. Going to read and react. Okay? Now, my personal favorite, strike and attack. I'm a striker, big dog. I'm gonna strike you. You understand? I'm coming at you hard. I'm punching. I'm loaded out of my hips, and I'm throwing my hands out, and I'm punching you. That's how I play. You feel me? Here we go. Now, I want my hands a shoe and a half away from my front foot. Here we go. Slightly above my head, 90-degree angle. My hands horizontal, and I'm gonna strike and attack. Ha! That's me. That's how I play. One more time. Hands in line on my back foot. Loaded on my front. I got the kids playing. So again, they don't know I'm doing my first fall. They having fun. Go ahead, big dog. Jump on the mat. Have fun. Here we go. Watch me. Okay? Strike and attack. Strike and attack right here. 90 degrees. Head slightly above my head. My butt slightly above my head. And I'm going to strike. Ha! Okay? That's how big dog get down. Now, I want to emphasize something. On run, you are always replacing your hand with your front hand. That first step will step in the ring. I have these rings right here, big dog, so that this will train your body to replace your front hand. Okay? You don't want to step short. You don't want to step too far. You want to replace. That's run. Okay? If it's pass, I want to step outside that ring if it's pass. But because we're doing run and I can't take too big of a step, okay, I want my foot right there. That's why I have that ring on my down hand. Right here. I'm replacing my hand with my front step, my first step. Really important. Here, again, my hand goes there, horizontal. I want to replace my hand with my first step. Right here. Here we go. Right there. That's the key. If you step outside that ring, too far of a step. Hey, big dog. That was some good work today, man. Hey, keep getting better and keep working. Hey, 5-star athlete. Let's go.